So, I've been trying to figure out what to make my YouTube channel about. Now, don't get me wrong, I've had this YouTube channel up for quite some time, and I've thrown a few videos out here and there, and then I've deleted them, not because I no longer have those points of view, but because they really didn't encompass what I wanted to present. Um, I am not really for feminism. Some of my older videos showed that. Uh, Feminism is not about equality of the sexes. Feminism is about equality for females. All right, there's a big difference there. There's a very big difference there. I'm for equality of nobody. Okay? The fact of the matter is that we are all made different. Okay? I am, for all intents and purposes, an egalitarian, which is an individual who believes in the equality of all people. But at the same time, I'm sorry, some people are stronger, some people are weaker. And Mother Nature saw it fit that the males would inherently be stronger. Yes, there are some strong females. That doesn't mean that females are as strong as men. Men, in general, are stronger than women. Plain and simple. I have no problem with this, despite the fact that I am physically weaker than lots of women, right? I look for, and I'm sure most men look for, someone that they are stronger than, because it is inherent in us in men in general, to want to protect, to want to provide, to want to do something, to be that symbol of protection and safety and security. That doesn't mean that we can't be pushed too far. Okay? So becomes a difficulty, because as I made a couple videos concerning this, it's just not what I want my channel to be about. I like humor, don't get me wrong. I really like humor. But at the same time, I also like dealing with truth. But at the same time, dirty dairy daddy. I mean, so I had a difficulty with trying to figure out what I wanted to make my video about, or what I wanted to make my channel about. And this has been years, okay? I'm not talking like 1 or 2 years here. I'm not talking like a month or so. I'm talking about years here. So I started posting back in 2015, early 2015, mind you. And then I scrapped them all. I had a lot of flat earthers. Before I even get to that, I should specify why. So I also was posting some things concerning the Bible. how the Bible is interpreted, blah blah this and blah blah that, and flat earthers who think that we're on a flat plane of existence. And you know, I thought about, uh, I didn't think about, I posted videos concerning such, and I had a couple flat earthers saying, "Oh, you think we're on this spinning ball that going this mile an hour down?" I didn't even feel anything to respond. I was just, God, you're stupid. I'm not saying that they're stupid for thinking that we're on a flat plane. That's a whole other issue. They're stupid. God. Flat earthers are not stupid. Global earthers are not stupid. They both have some good points. Globe earthers tend to have a few more good points than others. And yes, I do subscribe to being on a ball earth. But I'm not going to denounce flat earthers. And here's why. I've never been to outer space. Never been. Would I like to go? Yes, I would. If for no other reason than to be able to say, I've been there, I've seen it myself. Of course, that only means it's proof for me because I've seen it. In other words, I can't expect anybody to subscribe to what I have seen. I've seen it. It's for me. Nothing else. And that kind of like ends it right there. I've seen it, and that's that. If you think about that for a moment, to one degree it kind of sounds stupid. To another degree, if you truly think about it, it sounds smart. It sounds. Maybe it is smart, maybe it's not smart. I trust what I can see, what I can determine. I don't expect anybody to accept my truth unless I can prove it to them. So if I can launch somebody into outer space and make it to where they can have the same experience I've had, mind you, this being with the idea that I've been to space, then, you know, now there are a couple good channels out there. The Greater Sapien explains a lot of great things, including eye level. I wish I could. I could put the links in the descriptions if I had all the stuff ready and set up, and yeah, I can take some time, and I don't have the links readily available at this moment while I'm videotaping this, and I really don't want to waste my time with it, because the fact of the matter is there is good enough evidence that we're on a globe. Even if you discount the video evidence and the photographic evidence, there are other proofs. And I just simply accept that we're living on a globe. If you don't, I don't care. Go ahead, ridicule me in the comments. I don't care. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. I myself accept that we're on a globe, and I have enough evidence for me to accept that we're on a globe. And the reason we don't feel movement, well, that's easily explained. I mean, easily explained. When you are doing 60 miles an hour in a car, not accelerating to 60 miles an hour, when you are doing 60 miles in a car, constant speed, not accelerating, you don't feel the you don't feel any G-forces. G-forces are upon acceleration. Okay? When you're in a train, when you're in a bus, things moving at constant speed. Why is it that people can move from the back of the bus to the front of the bus? Why is it that they're not getting flung to the back? Simple. Because once you have accelerated to a set pace, to a set speed, and you don't go any faster, movement is easy. You don't feel the speed. You don't feel the movement anymore. This completely kicks out any concept about movement, okay? Are we on a spinning ball traveling around the sun, which the entire solar system, we're not going to feel that because that speed is not fluctuating. We're not going to feel the difference. And until flat earthers accept that, then their arguments kind of fall flat. There are a couple other areas where their arguments fall flat because they refuse to acknowledge other scientific facts. But hey, you know what? It's not my issue. So I've been trying to figure out what to make my channel about. And I'm thinking that I should make my channel about the Bible. I am not an atheist. I just don't believe in the God of the Bible. But I don't know for certainty if I should actually make my channel about the Bible. Basically, if I were to do such, it would be concerning all of the misinterpretations. And there are a doozy of them. People generally tend to believe what they want to believe rather than what is. I mean, so I also started considering maybe I should make my channel about the novels that I'm writing. Vampires. Specific type of vampire. A new type of vampire. Vampires which were initially angels of death. They were initially angels of death and found that if they consumed the blood of their victims, they would take on physical form and live for as long as they wanted. I'm still debating on that one. But nonetheless, that got me wanting to make certain that I could still post. So, all of this.